I just how did they make this show? Smash or pass videos are everywhere right now. It's the latest trend. All the kids are doing it. All the kids are making the videos. It's like all over the TikToks and the YouTubes. Everybody loves them. And I get why a lot of these videos are being made. You know, we're at the back end of a panini. All these creators have been locked up inside their house, not been able to make, you know, face-to-face content with other people. And they're horny. Oh! And I also get why people are watching them a lot, why they're getting a lot of views, because there's nothing people love more than like sexual content, I guess.
You mentioned my nipples. You need to hurry up and put them in your mouth.
You could turn around.
And also just people absolutely roasting each other.
Small dick energy pass.
Wait. Boy, for everybody hates Chris. Look at them shoes. Hell nah.
Just absolutely brutalizing each other and commenting on physical appearance and all those sorts of things. It's perfect content. I get it. Although the face-to-face smash or pass is a new trend, this type of content isn't new at all. It's been around for years and years and years. And today I'll be talking about a show called Are You Hot?
The search for America's sexiest people.
And it is the worst. Just the absolute worst thing ever. Here is the host of the show just giving a brief explanation of what the show is about.
There are over 290 million people in the United States. Tonight, the search for the two that will become America's newest sex symbols begins. No one's going to sing, no one's going to dance or tell jokes. All we care about is face, body, and sex appeal. The only question that matters is, are you hot?
So yeah, I guess this show was like a show that was meant to rival shows like American Idol and stuff like that back in the day. It didn't work, obviously, but we'll get onto the reason why it probably didn't work a bit later on in the video. So yeah, so just like X Factor or American Idol, this show has like an audition stage, and if you make it through the auditions, you get onto the live studio version of the show where like people are watching live at home and they get to vote on who they think is the hottest, I guess. I want to talk about the judges for this show because they are a nightmare. They are what makes the show really, really bad because they're just horrible people. Absolutely scummy, vile, trash, garbage, horrible, mean, nasty, rude, despicable. I don't know. All those adjectives you could think of to describe bad, those judges just embodied that in the show. Just to give an example of how bad these judges are, just take a look at this.
Less makeup would make you look less dirty.
The eyes a little close set. I don't know what you can do about that, really.
I'll be back.
Yeah, you better not talk too much.
And even when the judges did like somebody or find them attractive, they were still, especially the male judges, really, if not rude about it, then just weird about it, really seedy and like creepy, and it's really uncomfortable.
I would love to see you without that thing on. Can you take it off?
I would. I honestly would, but I don't feel it's appropriate.
I'd like to see you without that sweater on.
So yeah, these judges are just awful people. And it's kind of, you get to this point and you're thinking, what kind of person would want to go on a show like this where you're not displaying any talent or anything like that, you're just going on there for other people to judge you based on how they think you look, whether they think you're hot or whether you're not. And here's your answer for that.
Sometimes I feel bad hanging out with ugly people because then if I'm getting all the attention, I'm sure that they feel that much more ugly being around me.
Guys like everything about me because
I am the hottest man because I have this to offer. I'm also a great lover.
To be fair to the contestants of the show, they aren't all like vain people. Don't get me wrong, there are some of those people who know exactly what the show is. They know what they're here for. They know what they're here to do. Like this guy.
I'm going to win this competition by being completely shallow and cutthroat.
There are also people who are like downright delusional, tapped, basically.
I am the best white guy dancer since John Travolta.
But there are some people who genuinely have what I would consider a healthy perspective on beauty or hotness, as the show puts it. for example, this young lady, how old am I? I'm a flipping boomer, bruv.
What's hot about me, I think it's more newfound confidence. I was a little overweight, didn't have these boobs, didn't have this smile.
She's basically talking about how, you know, what she finds hottest about herself is her newfound confidence. She didn't always find herself pretty, I guess, and I think she did have surgery, but she was talking about like, oh yeah, what's most attractive besides all that scrap that is the newfound confidence. I love my smile and everything. And listen to what the judge has to say about that.
I like it when you don't open your mouth. It's a little bit too much teeth.
Can I take another look at your rear end, please?
They proceed to tell her to close your flipping mouth and show me your ass. Like, what?
Spread your cheeks and lift your sack. Like, what the fuck?
Again, the judges are just the worst. They're just horrible. And I don't get like how someone watching the show is supposed to like them. What I also find interesting about this show is how people take rejection on it. Because obviously what these three people say doesn't matter. Like, if someone goes on there and they say, oh, you're not attractive, it doesn't mean you're not attractive. They just don't like you. They just don't think you're attractive for themselves. There's a girl on here called Butter, beautiful name, and she puts it really well.
This is what I like. I think my big thighs make me sexy, and everybody out there is so puny, and it's not about the size, it's about how you work it.
Some other contestants don't take rejection as well. Some of them like kind of don't understand, and you can tell that they're upset.
Why they didn't think I'm not sexy?
Some of them like are really annoyed about it.
I am sexy. I am perfect.
You wanna know something? I should have been all S&M on there. Something like, hey baby, you want me baby? Is that sexy? Oh yeah?
God, what I would do for a little self-tanning cream right now. I mean, I don't want to see that much whiteness.
I'm sure Randolph will reap the benefits of his tanning bed days.
Did she just say that he's gonna get cancer? I think she just said that he's gonna get cancer. I don't know. Like, tell me if that's what she's implying in the comments. Like, I really don't know. Like, is that what she's implying? I'm gonna make a part 2 of this video where I go into details about the live studio audience aspect of the show, and like show bits from there, because it is wild. It is outrageous. Just see what I mean here.
To me, just face me. Okay. Put your heels together for me, Carrie, will you?
Here we go.
Okay.
Wait, Lorenzo,
I got a tip for you. Squeeze those thighs really tight. No, listen, guys, okay?
Yeah, I just how did they make this show? But if you want like a conclusion to what I think of this show, yeah, of course it was never gonna work, because there was no substance to a show like this. Even take aside the aspect that they're not really looking at anyone's talent or anything like that, they're just looking at how attractive they are. There's no like shine on people's personalities in the show. Even with a show like X Factor or American Idol, it's more than just about the singing. You get like backstories about the people. Each week of the show you learn more and more about the contestants, which either makes you like them more or less or whatever. It doesn't really matter, but there are personalities and characters for the shows for you to like kind of grab onto and have attachments to, maybe, if that's the right way of putting it. But this show doesn't have any of that. It's literally just about physical appearance. Even though it's like a cliche with the American Idols and the X Factors about like the tragic backstory. They had my mom tied up in the basement, and they said that I was gonna have to give them 20 bags cash and kill my ex-best friend Kyle, who's the biological father of my daughter, or they were gonna kill her.
Isn't that Sharon's story?
What? Hey, who said that? This doesn't even try to give people any sort of characterization. It's literally just all about appearance, and that's really boring. It's really difficult to hold an audience's attention on a running series based on nothing, essentially. But yeah, if you do want to see that part 2 video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, press like, share it with your friends if you think they'll like it. Yeah, see you then. Bye bye.